Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. On today's episode, the latest film in the Poohniverse, that is Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, gets an official poster, which we will take a look at in a moment. But before we get there, a few things for you to do for us. We are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2024. So please subscribe, hit the alert bell, like, comment, send supers, or become a member for $2.99 a month. If you do comment, keep it friendly, keep it on topic, keep it positive, don't make it personal, and help us build a positive community here at Let's Talk. But yes, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare official poster for Poohniverse team's next horror movie. And we'll get back to the story, but we'll scan right down to the new poster, which hopefully you can see. This is the fairly classic ensemble poster going back, at least as far as Star Wars, probably earlier. When I was looking at this, something about it strikes me reminiscent of the Dark Crystal for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because some of these characters actually have sort of a Gelfling type of look to them, but I'm very much reminded of that. And this woman up here on the right looks like Michonne from The Walking Dead, which is also kind of interesting. But there you have it. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare poster. What do you think of that? Let's see if I can get that reset. All right. Where are we? I'm lost. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare official poster for Poohniverse team's next horror movie. The filmmakers behind Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey are expanding their public domain horror universe with a handful of upcoming Poohniverse movies, including Bambi, The Reckoning, Pinocchio, Unstrung, and Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Bloody Disgusting has exclusively scored the poster art for Neverland Nightmare today, and now I have it, and now you've seen it. I want to go back up to the top here. This guy also reminds me of The Walking Dead. He looks like one of the Reapers from season 10 and 11, and he even has a mask, too, which is kind of interesting because they wore masks. Scott Jeffrey directs Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, and now in post-production. Find the poster below and read on for everything you need to know about the Peter Pan horror movie. The Jagged Edge Productions film, being sold by ITN Studios, follows Wendy Darling as she strikes out in an attempt to rescue her brother Michael from the clutches of the evil Peter Pan. Along the way, she meets Tinkerbell, who is in the twisted version of the story will be seen taking heroin, convinced that it's pixie dust. Jeffrey tells us this is totally an extremely dark film in Winnie the Pooh darker film to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. When dealing with children being abducted, it felt right. All of the films from our Poohniverse will feel different from the last, so if anyone isn't for you, you may like the next one. Peter Pan is the most vicious of them all. He is twisted, cruel, and cunning. And once again, there is your poster. A lot of people are over this public domain horror thing. Not us here at Let's Talk Entertainment. We've been eating it up, and it looks like a lot of our viewers have been eating it up as well, which is cool. But what do you think? I think that of all the ideas that are being translated into horror movies so far, I think this might be the best suited for it. There's always an undertone of darkness to Peter Pan about this perpetual man-child and about abducted and orphaned children. So it'd be interesting to see how that is all translated. The phenomenon of these public domain movies on the whole has largely gravitated towards horror so far, and a lot of you don't like it, a lot of you think it's cheap, it's a ripoff, well, yada yada yada, but I think that as a creative person, I like the potential that it opens up, and I think this is a trend that's only going to grow as a lot of these century-old characters from the beginning of film and before the beginning of film come into the public domain, and it just makes sense for someone to explore them. Hopefully they're not all horror. I think that there's a lot of potential in other domains, but right now companies like Jagged Edge are laying the groundwork. They are building up this scene, but I think that it's only a matter of time before one of the major players in Hollywood and around the world get in on this as well. So it'll be interesting to see where this all goes. But again, let us know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, keep it creepy.